In this presentation, I would like to talk about the value of studying British literature. Reason 1. Making a further study about British literature can improve my English level. Language is a basic mode, while literature is an advanced mode. In this sense, through making a further study in British literature, it can greatly improve my expression ability, reading ability, and writing ability, which further will be a great help for me to improve my English proficiency. Language can be thought of as an effective way of communication. In fact, when I carefully read the famous British literature works, I was inspired a lot. For example, both texts of Beowulf and Canterbury stand the Old English and Middle Age English, through which I can further know the two different language characteristics of the Anglo-Saxon period and the Middle Age period. Meanwhile, whether group discussions or journal or critical reviews and analysis, all improve my application of English in daily practice. Reason 2. Literature works are all about beauty appreciation. As a precious asset of human civilization, the British literature now shows its great influence all over the world. I was usually attracted by the literature world, in which whether poet, drama, novel, or prose, all bring me different reading experience and encourage me to see the world from the different perspectives. Take William Shakespeare's Sonnet 18, for example. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. I was first touched by Shakespeare's deep love toward his friends when I first read these sentences. But when I repeatedly read them, I was deeply inspired by his humanism and romanticism. Reason 3. Studying literature works enable people to have a deep insight of British culture. British literature is a great creation of British people in which they injected their culture, traditions, values, beliefs, and social doctrines. So when people immerse themselves into British literature world, they will be completely attracted by British culture and their horizon will be broadened. For example, when I first read Swift's Modest Proposal, I was really shocked by his comparison between the economic state of Ireland and the cannibalism of infants. However, when I searched for the internet and put his proposal inspected historical context, I completely changed my mind. In 18th century, at that time, Ireland was not an independent country, but was far poorer than England. After experiencing a series of natural disasters, poor Irish parents could not afford their children, and it is because of poverty of Irish people that they even sold their children as food for the rich. So as a relief the poverty. Thus, I understand it is completely wrong comparison. Swift wishes to use his aeronaut to point out the poor status of the Irish people who have already been reduced to status of animal by the ruling class. Thanks a lot.